N-400 Interview Part 1, Top U.S. Citizenship Interview Questions and Answers 2025 United States.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Officer Andrea. I will be conducting your naturalization interview today. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great. I'll begin with the civics portion of your interview. I'll ask you up to 50 questions. You'll need to answer at least 30 correctly to pass. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Question 1. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
Native Americans.
That's absolutely correct. Well done. Question 2. What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
Exactly. That's correct. Question 3. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
This answer depends on your state.
Okay, that's understandable. Question 4. Who does a U.S. senator represent?
All people of the state.
That's right. The senator represents all the people of the state. Question 5. What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
That's correct. Donald Trump is the current president. Question 6. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Any citizen can vote.
Correct. Any U.S. citizen, regardless of gender, race, or background, has the right to vote. Question 7. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
Yes, that's right. The Speaker of the House would step in. Question 8. Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
Correct. The President heads the executive branch. Question 9. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
That's absolutely right. Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which helped to free enslaved people. Question 10. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Exactly. Checks and balances help ensure that no branch becomes too powerful. Question 11. What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
That's correct. The Constitution is the highest law in the land. Question 12. What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.
That's right. Everyone is free to practice their faith or choose not to practice any faith. Question 13. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Louisiana.
Correct. The United States purchased the Louisiana Territory from France in 1803. Question 14. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Exactly. Those are 2 important rights everyone in the U.S. has. Question 15. What does the Constitution do?
It sets up the government.
Correct. The Constitution is the foundation of our government. Question 16. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Give a driver's license.
Correct. States have the power to issue driver's licenses. Question 17. What is the name of the national anthem?
A Star-Spangled Banner.
Yes, that's right. The national anthem is the Star-Spangled Banner. Question 18. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
Correct. The Civil War took place between the North and the South. Question 19. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
Native Americans.
Yes, that's correct. Question 20. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
That's correct. The Emancipation Proclamation was a major step toward ending slavery. Question 21. What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
Correct. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the U.S. Question 22. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6 years.
Yes, that's right. U.S. Senators serve 6-year terms. Question 23. Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
That's correct. California shares a border with Mexico. Question 24. Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
Correct. The Statue of Liberty stands in New York Harbor. Question 25. Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
Correct. Only U.S. citizens have the right to vote in federal elections. Question 26. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War II.
Correct. World War II is one of the wars the U.S. fought in during the 1900s. Question 27. The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
Correct. The House of Representatives has 435 voting members. Question 28. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
That's right. John Roberts is the current Chief Justice. Question 29. Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
Correct. George Washington is known as the father of our country. Question 30. What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Correct. The two major political parties are the Democratic and Republican parties. Question 31. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
The Pacific Ocean.
Correct. The Pacific Ocean is on the west coast. Question 32. When was the Constitution written?
1787.
Correct. The Constitution was written in 1787. Question 33. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Correct. Thomas Jefferson was the main author of the Declaration of Independence. Question 34. Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
Correct. New York borders Canada. Question 35. Name one branch or part of the government.
The President.
Correct. The President is part of the executive branch of the government.
Thank you, Officer Andrea.
You did a great job. How did you feel about the difficulty of this section?
Some of the questions were a little tricky, especially those involving specific dates or positions. But the ones about the Constitution and the government were easier for me.
That makes sense. The historical facts and specific dates can be challenging if you don't review them often, but overall, you did really well.
Yes, I'll be sure to go over those details more.
That sounds like a good plan. You've done great today. Let's take a short break before we move on to part 2 of your interview.